Hello everyone, Callum here from FSElite, and I am really excited to be joined by Patrick, also known as the Flight Sim Deck on YouTube. So hi Patrick, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Just happy to be on this interview with you, and I've been having fun on the sim lately, and yeah, just been doing good.
Well, it's really great that you're here. So as you know, Patrick is one of our fantastic YouTube producers who does an amazing thing by helping us with the production of fantastic YouTube content for the whole community to enjoy. He's been with the team pretty much from the start of our YouTube presence, and has certainly helped us get to where we are today with the 3,000 plus subscriptions we have on YouTube. So a massive thank you to Patrick for all of his hard work. As you can tell from the title of this video, it's very much geared towards around Patrick, and I'm just going to be asking him a few questions just to better understand his creativity process, and also any tips he maybe can give to potential new YouTubers as well. So Patrick, maybe you could just start by just telling us a little bit about yourself, and also how you got started with the YouTube community as well.
Well, I've always liked making videos, and it kind of started because I grew up skateboarding. It's something I still do to this day. And back then, I was, I was always making videos for that, filming my friends, and we're filming each other and then make videos out of that. So I've been video editing for the last 15 years. I also like photography and cooking and just technology in general. Always like building computers and things like that. And but the YouTube thing, that's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I just wasn't sure, what to make the channel about because, I wanted it to be successful. And how it kind of started with flight simulation is I took a trip out to Asia, and across 11 days I was on like 9 different flights. And after that, I was bit by the flight bug, and I came home and I started to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then after that, I went on YouTube and I saw channels like back then I was looking at FSX Ninja, Skyhawk Aviation, Matt Davies. I still look at those channels today, but they're I don't think they're as active, except for Matt Davies, as active as they were. But those were the channels that really inspired me by the kind of work they were doing, and that's when I decided to do a flight simulation channel. I thought, I like making videos. I like that flight simulation involves computers. It kind of combined all the things that I really liked, like making films, airplanes, computers. It's kind of a no-brainer. So, I thought I can make some nice content for this, and flight simulation is already a niche market, and that's the perfect market to get into with YouTube, because you don't want to start doing something that, tons of people are already doing. And, flight simulation seemed like something that would be easy to get into and that I would enjoy. And that's kind of how the birth of the channel started.
Yeah, and I think what I most like about your content, Patrick, is the variety that you have. I mean, just kind of looking at your channel right now, you've got literally tons of videos, and it's from everything from long haul flying to little vlogs about when you went to Cosford and we all met up, but also as well you took a glider out as well, and that was really cool to see, and that's why I personally anyway really love watching your content as well. So because you have such a variety of content, are there any challenges that you face when creating your YouTube videos for the community to enjoy?
I think the biggest challenge is that, well, my videos are usually full flights that I edit down to a more watchable length, and you have to be the dispatcher, the captain, the first officer, and the cameraman all in one go. And unlike live streaming, once the flight's over, it's over. But when I finish a flight, now I might spend the next 2 to 3 days video editing, and that can take up some time. All while I work 40 hours a week, I produce the content for FSElite, and then spending time with my family, and it really comes down to learning how to manage your time. That's been the biggest thing. And I actually started flying while I video edit. So I'll set a flight to go, and then while I'm at cruise, I'll start to edit the previous flight. And then also now when I go out in the real world and I do something aviation related, I grab the camera and I vlog about it now and put it on the channel.
And I think as well, like, it's not just, you don't focus just on one particular sim, you just focus on aviation as a whole, and I think that's what makes you very unique in terms of creating content as well. So my next question for you, Patrick, is do you remember your first YouTube video? And not only do you remember what it was, but also do you remember why you made it and the reception that you had after you published it for the first time?
Yeah, I remember the first video I did. It was I actually flew around Auburn Municipal Airport in a Cessna, and I just did the pattern. And I figured I needed to start somewhere, and I was comfortable with my ability in that plane, so I took that plane out. And I think to this day, it still only has 100 views and maybe 1 or 2 comments. And the comments came way later from people who I guess were just curious what my first video was. And it took a long time for the subscribers to really start coming in. I would get, I remember being happy that I just had like 15 subscribers, and it just really comes from, you got to continue to make the videos and persevere through it, and just do all kinds of different airplanes and sceneries and places around the world, and eventually that'll get your name out there, when people are searching different things. So yeah, that was the first video.
So with your first video up the way, what would you say is your favorite YouTube video that you've made, whether that's for the FSElite channel or for your own channel as well?
Well, I'll give you both. On my channel, it's actually a video I did more recently where I reenacted United Airlines' final flight with the 747. And I really had fun making that one, and I think it came out pretty nice. And then for FSElite, my favorite is the VC10 review that I did, the video review. I wrote the review and did the video, and I put a lot of time into that one. That one took weeks to do, and I did a lot of research, and I really love the way that one came out.
So you've talked to us about your first YouTube video, you've talked to us about your favorite, but is there any advice you can give to aspiring YouTube content creators, especially in the flight sim or even the aviation industry, that you could give some tips to so they can make their content as best as possible?
Yeah, it's just staying dedicated and focused, within reason. Don't let it consume your whole life, but do try to remain regular with it. Like I said, fly all kinds of planes, visit different parts of the world in the sim, and people really like to see videos of approaches, landings, departures, that type of thing. A lot, even with the videos I do full flights, like I said, they're edited, but people will often skip to the landings and departures because, those are the most exciting parts, and so people really like those if you can include those. Do some live streams, that'll get your channel out there. Commentary is also really key because the commentary is what builds the relationship with the audience. And I noticed I started getting a lot more comments and engagement when I started commentary, because in the beginning I didn't do commentary. I just had, videos with just silent, with engine sounds and stuff. But commentary really helped. And also the thumbnails are really, really important because sometimes that'll be the sole purpose of someone clicking on your video. So try to have a really nice image with readable text. Don't put the text over anything too busy, somewhere where they can read it. And I always say the rule of thumb is with that, if you look at your thumbnail and it's something that you wouldn't even click on, then the chances are nobody else is going to click on it either. So, make sure, it's something that you like, something you would click on, and I think you can have some success with that.
So Patrick, you were one of the first YouTubers to join our team, and you're doing a fantastic job. And we've been extremely fortunate to have had you on our channel, create some amazing content. What first drew you to wanting to work with FSElite, and what advantages has that had on your video production?
Well, no, that was actually another goal of mine when I started the YouTube channel. I thought, maybe this could get me noticed to where I could start making videos for a developer or something, because I wanted to not only make videos for myself, but, I wanted to have videos that have more purpose, towards, for, like I said, a developer or something like that. And that actually panned out when I met you guys, because you guys got in touch with me when I was around 500 subscribers. And FSElite was around the same number of followers on Facebook, so we were kind of like equal with that. And, I looked at it like where, I thought FSElite, just looking at it and the way it was being operated, I knew it was going to be something special, and I wanted to be a part of that. And, as for my channel, FSElite has definitely expanded my audience. You guys have sponsored me on add-ons and tools to make the videos I produce, and so it's been a really good relationship. It's been an honor to work with you guys, and to just, not just watch the channel grow, but the overall brand grow into the success it is today. And it's just been really cool to be a part of that.
So thank you so much, Patrick. Is there anything else you'd like to add or to share with your community before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone who's been there with me and been supportive through everything on the FSElite channel, on my own channel. I love making these videos so much for everybody, and that to see that they're appreciated, and when people tell me that I've helped inspire them to get into aviation or flight simulation, it means so much to hear that I've had that impact just doing these simulators to get somebody into airplanes, because we need pilots, we need people to love not only this hobby, but just aviation in general, for this all to continue. So that's been great. Just really appreciate this community as a whole, and thank you guys so much.
Thank you ever so much, Patrick. As always, it's an absolute honor and pleasure working with you. You produce some amazing stuff for us. We are so grateful for everything that you've done for us. So please, guys, if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to the Flight Sim Deck. Also make sure you subscribe to FSElite. And just as a final quick plug, don't forget to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. We're giving you the opportunity to win a €25 gift card, €100 gift card, and also the €50 gift card as well. All the details on how to win can be found in the description below. So that's it from me. Thank you again, Patrick, for taking the time to speak with me, and I will speak to you all again very soon. Bye for now.